You know, in 1989, I was a college senior and had been very focused as a public policy major and just concerned college student on this issue of educational inequity, just the fact that where kids are born in our country really determines their educational prospects and in turn life prospects. Now at the time, our generation was known as the me generation. Supposedly we all just wanted to go work on Wall Street and make a lot of money. And I just thought that that label was completely misplaced. I felt like I was one of thousands of graduating seniors out there who were just searching for something that they weren't finding in terms of a way to make a real difference in the world. And I thought the problem wasn't the generation, the problem was the recruiters. And, you know, one day this kind of, you know, concern about the quality of education, particularly in urban and rural areas, and all of that came together. And I just thought, you know what, why aren't we being recruited as aggressively to commit 2 years to teach in our highest poverty communities as we were being recruited at the time to commit 2 years to work on Wall Street? And I quickly became just completely obsessed with this idea. Just with, you know, the notion that, you know, to channel the energy of our country's, you know, certainly among the most promising future leaders in our country, into classrooms in our most under-resourced communities, just the thought of the potential impact of that for kids growing up today. And at the same time, you know, the potential long-term impact, like what would that do to the priorities, the consciousness of our country, to have our future leaders have their first kind of, you know, experience right out of college in those influential years be teaching in high poverty communities instead of working on Wall Street. So I just became obsessed, needed a thesis topic, decided to propose this in my thesis, and became all the more determined through that process that this just had to happen and that the time was now. I've had an extraordinary asset, which was my inexperience and absolute naivete